COVID-19 has fundamentally changed how we live, work, and learn. It affects each aspect of our daily life, and this new normal seems to have changed almost overnight. Life adjustment can be tweaked and can bring in a wide range of experiences and emotions. Making the transition to a new normal requires agility and staying open-minded. And now, students are having difficulties in coping up with this new education system. I remember I asked one of our neighbors here if she's still studying, then she answered, "No, I stopped studying because we don't have money to provide ourselves with the school materials like laptop, and also we don't have a stable internet access." And her answer made me realize that this pandemic has greatly affected the life of students in terms of learning. Everyone is unmotivated to learn so, as what this COVID-19 did. The main points that I want to tackle is the challenges of online learning and is learning online as effective. Moreover, most of them find it difficult to keep in tune with the technical requirements of the chosen course. Some of them don't even own computers. The only solution to this problem is knowing exactly what kind of technological support they will need for a certain course. Time management is a difficult task for online learners, as online courses require a lot of time and intensive work. There are pros and cons in online learning. Our college applied the asynchronous type of studying, where professors give students the handouts or materials through online platforms, while the students need to study at their own pace. However, there are pros and cons in this format. I think the benefit of applying this kind of learning system is that students have the chance to choose their pace will be in terms of their academics. Unlike on-site classes where students do not have a choice but to go on with the pace of the discussion. Now, students can adjust their pace based on how fast or slow they can understand the topic that they are studying. The downside of this learning system is that once the professor sends the handout, it is already considered discussed even if there is no discussion at all. It means that professors can give the students all the handouts for the whole term and include all the topics in the examination. Taking up a course that has a lot of complex subjects as the online classes start, it is really hard for me personally. There is a great gap of learning when studying stuff on your own with having a teacher teaching you face to face. At the same time, it's different when you are in a classroom, listening to a professor instead of being at home and listening virtually. It's pretty hard to focus. During video calls, the online class discussion sometimes lags and with physical noise in the background. Having a choppy signal on your professor's end or the noise is inevitable. Since you're live and you get disconnected, you miss your topics. Not all lessons are recorded. Most of the students said that the online learning system is not effective. For me, personally, online class is not that effective, unlike the traditional method. There are a lot of courses that require technical stuff, laboratories, and other things that online learning cannot provide. We missed out those subjects in the meantime since it is not possible to do those stuff virtually. I am not that confident with the online learning, given the scarce resources and not all have complete access to the internet and gadgets. But thanks that the DepEd and the TRED exhaust all platforms in order to still be able to cater to students, especially those in the marginalized sectors. Therefore, self-motivation is an online learning essential requirement. However, many online learners lack it, much to their surprise. After enrolling in distance learning courses, many learners fall behind and nurture the idea of giving up, as difficulties in handling a technological medium also seem insurmountable. Students need to find the motivation to follow the new educational system and also properly equip themselves for future challenges in their education and careers. Only a positive attitude will help them overcome the challenges in online class. Though this is hard to practice, Students need to understand that it is necessary in order to reap the online learning's benefits in the future.